deeper into the password of the experiences. Could you learn the right now? But now current account might be the ben for it may be like active to the expecting that what it might be going to that right now plan to use that so it has space to that you the adaptive of like the gang from the stuff like into like the password and bring the code down together in one cell. So my data needs the plan of like the stands the name strategy because an exam might be totally might have made the set of priority to that and so plan last of the target all of that 11 1 to 11 but for then after that 11 can together just like uh, so as to like prevent that them from getting split up and the gang from getting split up and like the gang and being the the group and it make with that they use the group that in the have convenience of how to in and out the manage for that right now and that way if you forward that will have this that plan getting further in like index about that. So the productions and it's come that when I'm saying I feel might have that I think my software will be that focus on pin down like pen down if like that together thing like the bad but the market so might be that that way it like stuff intent and plan of like it's going to do the game. So you know so it's like the no friends who don't have strong like both of that might make an assist that like somebody will check the amount of them or still not so that by the times might end and the making to therefore only for the mobile things you know take it home to the password right and like it's not it's for here then here the name of friend right now yeah like now stuff might be entry so say so he and that is the internet so it mean and entry with that then the child might have also real form gesture of that celebrating his birthday into that into celebrating that you might have seen birthday yes uh, an important location might have been along the lines that you might have seen his birthday that even way like that living friend but we are going to find that while being in that person living in that education and that pronounce that lab and like the past like at that point I was in Henry myself and your attaining that use of type forward something might have been talking about and at that point like I know myself now like this at all about might have been to do that when I getting to the type forward that Henry made us straight away the thing to some to the might have been open enough to go that at that point Henry might have working like to just stop realization that like Henry under that point might have been having huge ego about himself. It's that in Henry feels that Henry had like attained this power on his own. So like whenever Henry would see pronounce that the subject from and then for one say that 11 that is at that point like Henry might have ordered it only the feeling that he Henry himself is the be that one. When it comes to that all this power since that number point to that hidden is that going through prior experience so like has to go through prior experience now from them to like develop their sites forward and things that in the case of that in the case of that Henry started introduced since that Henry had attained Henry's next second forward all second stage and basically Henry might be having that might have had one back then that it's a periodic concept that some neighbor that's all that ego and superiority that Henry might have but someone go through his own phase of using the input right pause like every might have been actually shop and might have had this like the from that up to realization of that Henry super looking to the user and seeing the kind of for it and defeating Henry and sending Henry to like the band that means for him. So that might have came into such a short for like Henry that like is the living Henry at that point, might have been screen of paper, but like the other end, just that Henry might have just been out at the name of the damage. Henry find out that put that out, that might have will look left in the fight of 11 as the Neda investigates the famous rings. So while they were in on the left, might have been the place, but they were like that. And that point, that one don't elected in the fight of 11 Henry might have, the frustrated man might have feel that the light of that 11 for that Henry. 11 will be sending Henry to that Satan for like to Henry escaping from that front of that and that 11 escaping from the Islam and 11 making front a lot of friends and basically the life that 11 live if you live in to the expectation in that outside world all the way from that season 1 to that season 5 like after trying to Henry to supply loss Henry might have seen 11 like season 1 to like season 5 maybe like against the Game of Thrones and at that point like Henry might have been in the even frustrated with like 11 because of that yeah, Iran might have for Henry, like Iran might have been might have felt as like an actual interpretation of that the ideology of that the real world that as Henry felt it like it's like Neelam brand. So that's actually at that point that Henry might have actually that coupled with that penetration of that Iran being superior strong when Henry back in that case that might have ended up with that Henry comes down to those gems to that deliver that maximum support to 11 before bringing down like maybe 11 the next like Henry might have decided like name friend. So like that way like can bring that Henry by dipping it to his own field to what might have been left Henry on the side of like and that new training it might be Henry might be having left to red ball and that might be how Henry might have so stand the future. So like he might have been looking at student for the new friend. So but they only trying to what remind out of my having that and they around the made having so on of like birthdays that my dog actually exactly find out scientists like information from Henry to that vector to exactly happen on that the very day that is like birthday might have been what might have happened Henry might have known the event so that after going to the same field the flight and we don't to the flight might have been it might have been uncertain that that next memory might have give specific during the start to that and might have been it might have been sitting on that would be acting in front of that level. Uh, Preventing that memory was that elements to that escape from that back then when in anxiety Henry might have already the back then might have known that the events series of events that was that about the deadline at that point into the sending Henry to the Pentagon and everything. Henry might have been aware of it while putting on that as a space acting in front of that evidence that was made out in the evidence that name of the reference. So that is that way like after that Henry might have considered in just that in that to that to have just like one into right now happen and what to the happen exactly which when they made everyone working with the name of brand. So that anything that on the very page is customer birthday and the great transformation into but not happening for the now trend of life. And three it might have been on that very day just that in the might have or send that sort of working and captured it and brought it to the expand world might have been the case of need my own so that the like Henry scales of element might have been Henry already left the renovation to that catch up with and take it to that capacity. Might have been that is the way definitely might be very so definitely while Henry might have been aware that how much that will element would be getting those uh, and that bond would be found in the video of in like the case of Angle that might have been those of like this of thought might have been like to do everyone kind so like so like the continuous driver to that memory after that being in a shoot so you can have a like that of that memory might have been sent up and season 1 to that season 5 might have been holding that in that memory that news again that element while memory might have been it will take something beautiful like memory so when uh, if that one that Henry might be referring to user might be that Henry that villain intend to that form that absolute suffering to the given by giving eleven uh, by giving eleven that temporary form of that friendship and love and I will take it like some real but only form that but now to actually make the like actual return by season 5 and basically to take it all away or the things that like try to survive that would be so expensive purchase to 11 that to take it all away from that 11 before might be bringing down 11 as well and that might be that the concept of that has to be suffering again for like 11 and the absolute discussion of that ideology that like according to like Ratna's like with a strict mindset around right now in is still a strict mindset. My dog is that strictly but my behavior so that when my friends can go to the thing for that but not to that definitely make it that final return on like November 6th like the scenario that I'm still looking at on November 6th just definitely that but not trying to that deploy that when that we have network and basically when down all of that concept that and everyone also in a way. But the other thing of now is that as a popular like probably that talking and basically and so different with that but the absolute determination of that level and it was that one like unloaded like people put to like and all of them working together like this that absolutely that along with like external support as well some sort of investment like Sullivan and just like for the first like to be I mean, for like the help of that 11 and through in their band against that wetland and like someone to the band where the vectors now that are the thing at the table bring it down like help the back help like and those running that in the back again when finally the door on back against now like and then that felt not just being reduced to Sullivan and his spaces but like I think by then like as the the side effect arising from that the word all over like the word in like the use of training things by then I can different that the information about like the situation in that topic and about like the bad word like to like the word in like the situation and that way the unexpected backup happening like the good but not about like the word and like to the thing to like not expand to go right so that way like I'm putting to the door that might be something like not might have still seen through this like is the like all the way from like the last like he might have been in the in like at like run out lab like still also the thing even still that's all the English everyone working together with that as well the government so different aspect and like definitely then the collective effort of like student and all of them like basically ending up changing when user that Vietnam that I think that it was like well like Vietnam finally becomes like sort of stuff like something that user like story change is like can now that it goes that way like I'm just trying that it doesn't finally sort of anticipated right now. And I'm noticing by the time that now would be showing up so like that final showdown battery thing is that like in the spring by then that but now by then will be like some different to be when that the lessons to begin stuff like top particle for yeah taking the shape of that similar retina now that I'm doing so like that top particle like for the stuff like how I'm looking at that point in that final so long to destroy that focus and like the world like to different that point that most likely that now ensuring to like have the large particle be open to the future there single strong term that technology for it to that topic like the dark for the scenario that I so that way that totally transform that as been perfect coordinated thing that right now in that side and consider that totally other thing is that by the time or not something like it would be for an activity and down like a checkpoint simultaneously for the most of like the standpoint that we getting sort of like simultaneously and like a constant it's like the scenario that I'm working so like that way so that when the rest of the different form that and that's the morning of that now but then I'm going to bring form that but now to make this like final accurate slow down move again that content and the freelance language and like the balance getting in like the morning and like now concept and basically the balance ending like even on that sound of the last level finally or for an educating and come back to them. So that has been also happening on our body. Then that might reflecting within our parents or the today. So at this means for that my different between that Latin ancient rate made out in actually weaker than 11. That when they were like what like the on the very day that Latin rate transformed into that has the Vietnam transformation at that point the Latin rate that power myself kind of and myself myself from that 11 myself being activated something in parent so that since that point actually myself be myself in real to that right now actually wanted much like every myself in wanted to nothing look like in that time to so later that was the by single fight the neon frame. So yes, so that's like right now that is up created as well as fine or in it and your land. That point of the strength sitting in the frame for that land can be but now maybe with that or you can that part of the time the even friends and even at that point I'm going to find that back in I for the I see so far with that element that they in the box form that controlling more in front of that seven and it's making falling you last taken of that is not so the claim is putting that way that only the Vietnam is become going only like easily or community excellent practice now to get creative strong practice now and my brain is and the kind at that point maybe go only that Vietnam is really to relevant that is the going that now since that time of engagement thing of that while with now that network class so we don't have to be announced that only that when you pending to some elements that one of the another but then when the element is all I got getting it get but make it said like pending that would be that can have only three more takes before that but now to be making it return so yeah take it all away take everything away from that element and we to be able to that that relationship mind that not only getting controlled by but directed to a job in the United States with black person that taken mode from only certain like a different that element being sent back to the environment. Like this now that it was a real thing. What is the instead of transition of that but now it can make this lab system up like but it will form and my change into the Korean my dealer is more like I don't need like from like but now no only something so this is the middle threat emergence when it will be the fact that the max body and don't being like one to is something that can't be at all about that it's just having what about that now that like the last only the fact of the only thing is taking access to that my so that is going to process to that element also say to like month of that something to like but also already saying story so that's what we that can that when that will be used to like live that's like a base to like your specific level we like the band going up to might be the night yeah the multiple reasons might be the data that might be the regional state from like but not for the most that selection or it to be like the host might be it is so then the very considered to that I think my then the current line kind of shape with black right now my working black into right now or black nothing to that dedicated separate like back to the name of friends and physical like that different as something like a different nothing might be aware of that every injection and go to land plans of that I think that naturally like that go to the different to get that it's very like that once to like 19 made out maybe then it flash matches and that might be very small like you know being a selection like if in like the way my chip yeah but you know same but so I person might be within my team's mind like my team might be naturally shouting out to like about like what plan and everything like that so would say that the ring that sometimes in my team is that I don't typical like that from every maybe the best of you know, and but that we make in the best body and using audio effects maybe like it is maybe and that definitely for example so going to my page the better like say that the maximum might be it's a bit of interesting maybe connected to that maybe maybe like it is the new page and that it and thing might be uh, able to do that so the right thing that you can feel that you can be able to do that communicate that audio and audio and it's might see that the supplements can like similar to what with from they may very different that or like the trying to impact that massive that mean of every massive that black only may be seen black other countries might be like that to look at the like it may be like that that might have given only like the one about that you know this about that might have been that so like the remember that might be to the fallback of that might that they come to that might be in the time everything that thing and on the plan when that yeah everything that might be planned that everything might be something about it's definitely my experience with them. I can maybe go take care to let them get you that solid kind of thing that might be might be the tech with the case that you might bring it. So let's jump over or let's to be we want that 11 will be might be all forming indicated. Uh, Common way to get it right now and like that and like the law of the now that we find scenario and so going up to India at that point that I think mind will be getting fit at it or that like mind and basically also different instantaneous games at that point so that my film to be sort of from spread only at that point of time to look at my own thing.